Hello everyone, welcome to Red Dragon Model Works. I have a few things I'd like to show you guys. I finished my Viper, did some work on my Tidarium shuttle. I have a kit here I want to show you guys and a couple of shout outs. So if you stick around, I'll get everything set up here. I'll be right back. First things first, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I've been doing a long-term build. I have a Tidarium shuttle that I've been working on for a while. Actually since I think it was mid-August, and it's going to be a gift for my grandson. So I finally shot some primer on it. I actually just now, as I picked it up, I broke those guns off. I got them in a little cup here, so I'm gonna have to put those on. But there it is. She's primed. All seem okay. Right in here, this here, I thought I was gonna have a problem with that seam line. No, but it looks as though the glass shifted on me when I glued it in. So once I paint it and all that, once I lift this, I'll be able to tell exactly what it looks like. This is not glued in yet because, as you can see, I want to be able to take that out while I'm painting. I have it in the landed position because that's the way it's going to be. But at the moment I didn't do that because I want to be able to get in here and paint it and do a little weathering as it's docked, and then you have a little staining there. So to make it easier on myself, I didn't want to glue these down and then have to worry about getting inside there. So while it's down here, I'll shoot it, I'll weather it, bring this up, drop a few drops of glue in there, and see if this holds. But I'm going to have to go in now, pre-shade all of this in here so that'll all show up. I'll probably do that in either a very dark gray or a black. I'm leaning more towards a gray than I am a black, just for in here, and then maybe around, just a very dark gray. But yeah, got her landing gear on. I got a few holes drilled in there so I could put the hoses and all that. But I have a question, and maybe Norma Joy can help me, or some of you guys out there that have ever worked on those machining Krieger, those MAKs. What I'm looking for, and they're very hard to find, although I can find hoses and stuff for other things. I'm looking for hoses like for machining Krieger, like hoses, cables, the braided cables, the braided hose, all that stuff. In that scale, in the machining Krieger scale. If anyone knows where I've looked, and maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I can't find them. If anyone knows where I could find something like that, please leave a comment on it, because I want to put that kind of stuff in here. I use a lot, I make my own, and it's a hell of a time to do that. But I'd like to find, some nice braided hose. I have some braided line for cars, but they're too thick for what I want here. I'm looking for something like for those machining Kriegers. So if anyone knows, please. So she's almost done. We're just about to the painting stage. I might need to do a little bit more touch up in here. This has been a nightmare to try to get that out of there. I've sanded this 3 or 4 times already, and I just cannot get that seam line out of there. And the same here, I got most of it, but it's showing up there. Here I got it pretty good. Up on the deck itself here, I got that pretty good. You can't see that. I just don't understand why. I've got all kinds of. I've used Bondo in there. I've used Tamiya. I've used Squadron. I even put in here. This is actually rebuilt up a part of this with Aves, and this little piece right here, I rebuilt it with Aves. This piece here is built up a little bit with the Aves, and a piece back here, but I just can't get this damn seam line out of there. So I might hit it one more time with some Mr. Surfacer, and then let it sit, and then sand it and see. But if it doesn't get it after that, that's about the best I can do for it. I think the Mr. Surfacer will probably take care of it, but we'll see. But there it is. So she's getting ready to be painted. One last coat of primer on her, and she should be done. my Viper. I'm calling this one done. Well, 99.9% done. All I have to do is weather up these thrusters, and she's done. But there it is, guys. I added more pigments to there, as you can see in here. I fixed the the thruster effects that I had here. Same here. Fixed it up along here. Here, I put the scorch marks that I wanted in there. Here, you can see I got the blast, you know, where it's been hit, and you could see how it comes out there. Same over here, you know, a couple of hits. This one I wanted it to be pretty beat up, like as though she had been in a battle. This is a Herethrasis ship, but I wanted it to be beat to hell. Like she had just seen a hell of a combat, and this is it. So the only thing I have left is these down here to weather, and then hit it with a coat of clear, pull the masks off, and she's done. I had to redo, what did I do with it? This seam, it cracked right there under stress. So I put some epoxy in there. I'm going to sand that down, and then I'll go ahead and paint the base. But that's that. Yeah, if anybody knows where I can get those hoses and everything, leave a comment down there. But I had made a swap of sorts with Freddie. He wanted that Scud missile. I helped him get it. I sent it to him. And there was a kit that I was eyeballing, one of a few of them. And he got it for me. So we did somewhat of a trade. He's sending me a few other things, and I'll have a review on that too. But this is part of it. The M1129 Stryker mortar carrier. Now, I wasn't thrilled about the mortar part, but it's got an interior. And the mortar is pretty cool. You know, you guys, this is a pretty cool kit. Let me set it up here on my desk here, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Right back. All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, because yes, I do have a young lady that is a subscriber, and she's a hell of a car builder. Let me give you her name real quick. You guys should go check her out. She's okay, man. Megan Welch. Megan Welch. You guys can check her out. She's doing a rat rod right now. It's pretty cool. Go check her out, man. Megan Welch. Hello, Megan. All right. This is what I got. I'll do a quick to show you guys. Here's the color call out. This is the color I'm going to do it in. You see a lot of the sand color nowadays because of the Iraq and the Afghanistan, you know, the Gulf War kind of thing. But I still like these green, you know. As much as I like the other ones, I like this. And everybody and their mother is doing those damn sand colored ones, and I don't want to do a sand colored one. So I'm leaning more and more and more towards this. Not only I love the way these look when you weather them. You know, if you paint this right and you weather them, you get the wearing effect. You know, this has got a lot of really nice spots here where you can put some really nice fading in here. You know, you fade all this stuff in here, and all these, it'll, you know, these panels will look really nice faded. So that's that. This thing is going to be a nightmare though. Look at this, guys. I'm not going to take it out of the package if you guys don't mind. There is no flash on this at all. None. Zero. But look at this. These are these little bitty pieces. Now I think this all looks like it's part of the interior. Yeah, that is. There's a steering wheel right there. Or a little crank handle. I think this is all probably for the cabin in the back, but who knows? We'll find out. There's that. You have two of them. And then you have part of there's a seat there, so this looks like it might be part of the cabin, or it might be part of the driver's compartment. Probably the driver's compartment, because that looks like a steering wheel right there. So, but we'll find out when I put it together. There's that. I mean, there's some beautiful. I get that to focus in there. Come on, focus for me. Yeah, see that? Look at that. That is some, right in there. That is some awesome awesome detail in here. You got these really little tiny. Freddie was laughing at me about this because some of these little tiny pieces. He said he's gonna see me pull my hair out. I think he's mad at me because I got a full head of hair. Just kidding with you, Freddie. But look at that. Look how tiny these things are. I mean, they're just little bitty pieces. So he figured since I was going nuts, he's gonna make me go nuts. I mean, some of these things. I mean, look at the detail on that, guys. Like right in there. Let me see if I can get that to focus. Come on, focus for me. I don't know what's wrong with this, but she's not going to focus at the moment. But look at that. There you go. I believe there's 15 screws. Some more parts. I mean, this is, like I said, there is no flash anywhere. And some of this, I mean, even the bolts. Here, I'll tell you what, let me turn this around. That way I can get it to zoom in. This is a cell phone, guys, and doing it this way, I can't get it to zoom in. So back, give me a second here. Now, if I can get that. Oh man, look at that. Isn't that something? I mean, this is what a kid should look like. Look at that. Now, I'm sure there's other ones out there that are better, but I'll tell you what, for me, I mean, I haven't built anything to this quality yet, so. Yeah, see here, you got some more little bitty parts in there. Look at that. Whoop. Let's see if I can get that in there. Nah, she's not gonna focus, guys. Gosh darn it. But anyway, there are some really little bitty pieces here, guys. This looks like it might be the part for where the mortar sits. And look at the rivets on that. That's gonna take a wash really nice. Look at that. And that's something. That's a beautiful kit. That's going to take a really nice wash. And you got 2 screws like this. I'll pan over real slow so you guys can see. Okay, but there is some really, really nice detail in this. Look at that. The detail on this is just astounding, guys. Look at that. Those bolts are beautiful. Even right here, look at that. There's a detail on that. Oh, come on. Focus. Stupid ass phone. Anyway. And then you have this one. That's something. Hey, look at this. Look at the size of these things. These things are just absolutely. There's my thumb compared to that. Look how little bitty these things are. Little knobs and stuff. There's some nice tires here. There's some pretty good rubber on those. And then some decals. Where's the photo etch? Okay, I know I got photo etch for this thing. But here's the decals. Oh, here it is. And then here you have some photo etch for it. And then there's some more. This is for the, looks like for the driver's companion. A little spring for the mortar. Right there. Oh, dropping stuff. I don't want to do that because I don't want to break the glass. Here's the glass. Ah, these things are tiny. Freddie wasn't kidding. Yeah. And then you have the top hatch. Look at that. This is just a wash heaven on this thing. This is beautiful. some of the work on this. And then here you have the bottom hull. So, there it is. So yeah, that's what I got. Thank you, Freddie. Came today, and I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like. This one here, I believe I'll probably... Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to show you guys. I'm sorry. There's the upper hull assembly. You know, these doors look like they can open and close. You know, there's the front page, that lower hull. But look at this, guys. You know, it's not too bad so far, right? Looks good. You say that don't look too bad, right? Nah, pretty easy, right? Bang. Now we're getting into the craziness. Like that. That's for the driver. See that? Now we're getting into all the craziness here. Yeah. And in here, all those little pieces. That's nothing. It's better. That's just the mortar. This page right here is just for the mortar. For that. All of this. And then you still have more here. Then when it's all done, you take that and you set it right in there. Yeah, there's a driver's compartment right in there. And then you have all of this for the ordnance, the boxes. Here, here, here. This is the back, I believe. Yeah, right in here. Look at all that. Oh, I'm sorry, this goes right here. And then you have the door. Yeah, look at this. Just the back door alone. Look at all the pieces that go on there. Then you flip the hull over, and you still got more things here that go inside there. All of this inside the hull. There. So, yep, this is one of those that are going to drive me nuts. Right back. So yeah, it's going to make me crazy, man. Let me know what you guys think of that Viper. And if you can help me find some hoses, you know, like those machining Krieger hoses, you know, for that Tidarium shuttle. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also want to give a couple of shout outs. I said about Megan, you know, Megan, hell of a little builder she is. But I also want to give a shout out to H-Town Model Works. You know, the brother's got a pretty cool ride there that he's doing. You can go check him out, man. Also, R Saturn, Richie, R Saturn 9, Richie. He's doing that at 64, I believe 64, Richie? Yeah, 1964 Impala, that low rider. It's gold, black and gold. And he's doing a pretty good job on it, man. So you guys go check that brother out too. You know, James Duvall, you know, he did a really, really nice little, I believe that was a Challenger tank that he did. And he did a pretty good job on that one. So, excuse me, let me make sure. Yeah, it's a Challenger one. And he did a pretty good job on it, you know. So, yeah, you guys go check those brothers out, man. They do some pretty good work, man. They can give them our support, you know. Show them that we're thinking about them, you know. Also, CK Philly, Chris Klein. He's doing also one of these Strykers, but his has got a plow on it. And I was talking to him on Google Plus, and that poor brother's pulling his hair out, man. I'm watching him thinking, oh, I'm gonna die here, and I'm thinking about also picking up some photo etch for this, you know. I think I will, you know, like to pick up a photo etch because you can almost look inside to that compartment where the motor is. So I'm thinking about putting a motor in it. Get a couple of figures for a driver, some for the back, you know, a couple guys for the back, and a few to stand around on the outside. And I'm looking for some ordnance, some 1/35 scale mortar, to put in there. You know, stack them up inside that. Excuse me. So they'll look like you got something in there. You know, so it doesn't look so plain. You know, maybe a couple of old shells laying around. You know, something. You know, just something to make it look good. And this one here, it's just screaming. It's screaming diorama. So let's see what I can do with it. This is probably the most detailed kit I've ever done up until this point. I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna love painting this one because I like weathering green. You know, the green. I love the way that looks when it's weathered, because you can weather it down real nice the way you get that little orange hue in there, the little tan hues in there, really nice. A little bit of red in there. You know, looks really good. So that's my update for now, guys. Let me know what you think of the Viper. If you got any suggestions on where I can find those hoses for my Tidarium shuttle, she's almost done. I'm getting ready to do some painting, but before I do that, I'm gonna find those hoses. If you got any questions, anything, leave a comment down there, man. I'll get back to you, PM me, whatever. I want to tell each and every one of you thank you for subscribing. I watch. I have close to 700 guys I subscribe to. I try to watch as many as I can, you know, while I'm here with my grandson during the day. Believe me, I watch about 60, 70 videos if I can watch them, you know, while my grandson is with me during the day. After that, you know, but I will get to them, guys. If I don't comment, I like it, you know, I'll like it. So please don't feel like, you know, because I haven't been there in a while, it doesn't mean I haven't seen it. I'll hit that like button if I don't have time to comment. I'll listen to it while I got my grandson. Turn around, hit the like button. It's kind of hard running around with a 1-year-old, you know. I watch him for my daughter during the day, so, you know. Darren, I'm sorry about your pet there, brother. You know, I know how you feel. I had to put one of mine down, you know, recently, and that broke my heart, man. So until we talk again, brothers, I'm going to get ready to start working on these group bills. I have some tanks here. Mike Cohen, I got that package. You'll have one going out on Monday, brother. So I wanted to show you that. I don't want to show your address, brother, but yes, I got the parts, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much, man. They'll come in very, very, very handy. I have yours right here, so they'll be going out on Monday. I just took them out of the little box I had them in. So, peace, brothers. You guys have a good one, man. It's Red Dragon saying ciao. Oh. Whoop, 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 whoop.